Hello everyone, here's Aline from Opine channel. Welcome to Opine Store. Today, at the start of our first online Kinter Fair, we are so glad to invite Opine's Oceania marketing manager Sean to here to share how the Opine to build this name and reputation in Oceania market. Welcome, Sean.
Hello, Aline. Thank you. Hello, everyone. This is John here. I'm pretty sure that many of you guys have already seen this face before in your country, right? I've spent many of my time in Australia during the past 6 years, visiting different kinds of Aussie friends.
Thank you, Sean. Today we are going to share the story through a brief presentation. It will consist of 4 parts. The first part, Opine's footprint in Oceania markets. The second part, the brief introduction of Opine. The third part, Opine's advantage and service. The last part, the big promotion gift for our Oceania friends. Sean, I believe that many of our clients are very interested in what we have done and what we have achieved in Oceania market. Can you give us a brief introduction?
Of course. Alright, started from 2004. Opine have been in Oceania market for more than 10 years. We have been cooperating with builders and developers across Australia and New Zealand, and we are supplying joinery to thousands of projects in Oceania. In the past 3 years, we have finished totally 9,450 units project in multi-unit sector and have finished more than 500 customized homes. In Oceania, especially Australia, we mainly focus on above 5 building types: apartment, hotel, townhouse, house, student accommodation, and aged care. The majority jobs we are doing now is apartment, and we are always flexible on order quantities. We took jobs from one house customization to 1,100 units project. No MOQ limits.
Sounds like we have made a big steps in the market. Could you show us some finished project in Australia and New Zealand?
Sure. Let me take you to have a close look at our finished project. The very first one is Australia 108. I believe many of you guys have already heard about this building before. It's the tallest building in Southern Hemisphere. 11 units in one building, and all the joinery have been sent on site. It's an ongoing job and just coming to the end. Those are the joinery we set up there.
Wow, that's very special handleless design.
Two-pack doors with handleless design, stainless steel finger pull, and shadow line. Very nice and easy kitchens. Capital Grant. It is a very high-end project we finished in South Yarra of Melbourne City. Each apartment sells up to millions of Australian dollars. So the clients are using American oak veneer for joinery finishes.
Very nice kitchen. For all those 2 high-rise projects, who do we supply the joinery for?
We worked with a tier 1 builder in Melbourne. They are the top one in Australia. Except for those 2 projects, we did another 2 for them. Swanston Central and Upper West Side, all thousands of units projects. And the 250 units project, Ivanhoe in Melbourne, we supplied it to a T2 builder in Melbourne. And after the first cooperation, they are quite happy with our products and service, so they gave us another 2, the Principal and the Mark, all hundreds of units projects.
Those are very famous top builders in Australia. Can you show us some smaller projects?
Sure. Smaller projects for smaller builders, 23 units Acora in Melbourne, it's just finished early this year, and the latest finished townhouses project in Melbourne as well. 25 townhouses in total. Very detailed metal design again. Very straightforward on site. However, despite the projects we finished in VIC, we have finished some big jobs in NSW as well, such as Thornton Apartment. We supplied the joinery of stage 2 and 3, totally 500 apartments. There was a story behind it. The builder turned to a local joiner for stage 1, but they are not happy with the lead time and the project get delayed. So after they come to us and we help them out. 400 apartment projects just finished in Green Square, Sydney. Those are the photos I took on site last October. Very easy and nice kitchens and a very happy client.
I've been heard that recently we have a wanted 130 units project in Sydney. It is landmark and very luxury. Could you be able to share more details about this job?
Yes, it is a very luxury project, which is located in Milsons Point, Sydney's North Shore, and it's right next to the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. So every apartment sells more than 2.5 Australian dollars. It's a very high-end project, and the client are using very fancy design on the joineries. As you can see, they're using veneer for joinery finishes and full of metalwork design, stainless steel finger pull and open shelf, and also stainless steel framed mirror doors.
Thanks, Sean. The joinery looks very amazing. Despite the project in Sydney and Melbourne, we are doing a lot in another states, right?
Yeah, yes, we are. See, 137 units project in ACT, Coburn Apartment, very easy kitchens. And another very high-end apartment in Canberra, which is just next to the Parliament House. And in Forest, 88 units in total. All joinery have been sent, but still under installation. Those are the photos our clients shared. And the projects in Queensland are more compact. 160 units project in Gold Coast, and 110 units project Atlas Tower, and 88 units project The Foundry, very easy kitchens again. 60 units project in Swart Street, Brisbane. Those are the site display photos.
I remember our first hotel project in Brisbane is from our long-term business partner, right?
Yes, it is. Swiss Bell Hotel and apartment. It's a mixed building. We supplied all the joinery and the stone. And all those 2 jobs are from one of our long-term partners in Queensland. We are currently, every year, we are doing 4 to 5 projects for them since 2016. So they are happy with us all the time.
Wow, that's very nice. I can imagine the whole house in such buildings with all high joinery customization.
It is a waterfront house in Gold Coast. We supply the kitchen, credenza, and bath ensuite, robe, walk-in robe, and pantry. And we are doing a lot of smaller projects and detached houses in WA. This one is a 18 units apartment job in Perth. And another very high-end whole house customization in Perth. The client is very happy with our design and the product, so they're using it as a display to our potential clients, and they are doing marketing for us locally.
Wow, so sweet.
54 units apartment in Auckland, the Sky. Wood grain laminate door matching with two-pack shining joinery finishes. And another hotel job we just finished in Auckland. It's just finished early this year. And another townhouses job we finished in Christchurch. 14 townhouses in total.
Thank you, John. As what we have mentioned above, OPA is playing a more and more important role in the construction area in this market. It's been great that we have created values with many buildings on this land. Now let's come to the second part. Sean, can you please give us a brief introduction of OPA? Who we are, what is OPA?
Sure. Well, founded in 1994, after dedicated into joinery manufacturing industry for 25 years, we have now becoming the largest kitchen manufacturer in China, actually in Asia. We are a public company now. The sales revenue last year is 2.9 billion Australian dollars, and our market value is 10 billion Australian dollars. With more than 7,000 global showrooms, we are now exporting our goods to every continent of the world. And the total staff in OPA is more than 20,000. Our manufacturing bases cover north, south, west, east of China, with more than 1.5 million square meter. The headquarters is based in Guangzhou, which is just 30 minutes from the international airport. Our manufacturing capacity is unsurpassed. We can produce more than 3,000 kitchens and 4,500 wardrobes, and 600 baths and 2,300 interior doors daily.
Wow, that's incredible. I believe that would be a very smart idea if you come to us with large quantity and worry about the local lead times.
Yes, you are right. And we offer one-stop solution for our clients. In domestic market, we can offer whole house design and supplying all interior stuffs, such as joinery, appliances, home furniture, tiles and flooring, interior doors, lighting, kitchen and bathways. In Oceania market, we can offer whole house joinery customization, kitchen, credenza, storage, laundry, bath ensuite, walk-in robe, and study.
Wow, that's good to hear. I can see that many clients come to us with less headache. Sean, I think many of our friends in this room must wondering and concerning what is the advantage and service the OPA could offer? Why they should choose OPA? What is the benefit they can get from OPA?
We have many reasons. First of all, will be design. I believe this point is very important for fathers and mothers who want to customize your dream home. And that's for sure. We welcome developers come to us for design services. Design is always free for our clients. In OPA, let's start this part with a very quick comparison between a local design and the OPA design. The photo on the left is one of the kitchen I shot in one of the Sydney showroom, and the other is from OPA. So obviously, the kitchen on the left is a normally seen kitchen design, two-pack doors with multiple drawers design with shadow line, and the other one we have mixed door. We have various door types. We have open shelf. We have lighting system, and different kind of hardwares and the shadow line as well. So generally speaking, for local design, it's more like modern style and a simple design, limited finish selections and very narrow accessory ranges. And for OPA, we have fascinating design. You will have plenty of choices, and you will have wide ranges of finish selections, and you will have variety of accessories. Those are part of our designers, and the two gentlemen in the middle is famous Italy designers, Marco and Sergio. Marco is working closely with Channel. We set up a design office in Milan in 2012, and with a signed contract, the two gentlemen is helping us designing our latest products and training our designers. So every year, our designers will fly to Milan and studying and then taking back many fresh ideas. And those are the joinery door collections from Opine. We have solid wood, veneer, we have lacquer and UV lacquer. We have PVC, what we normally call as thermofoil, and we have PP wrap. We have laminate, we have acrylic, and we have flat laminate and matte acrylate. And that's the Opine storage system, which displays different kinds of baskets and racks, say Lazy Susan, Magic Corner, many kind of that stuff. All that stuff make your kitchen easier and larger. Advantage 2, very good quality with competitive China rate. Backing from our other clients, our prices are always reasonable compared to local joiner. So start with Opine, save your cost. And the top quality, 95% of equipment are from German homemade to guarantee cutting accuracy and aging quality. We also have automatic loading system, automatic robot sorting out system to improve our producing efficiency. And the quality control, all boards from us will be HMR E1 standard and comprises Australian standard. That's the test report carried out by one of our Australian clients. And the strict quality control system, our quality control will start from the supplier and ends before the loading of the goods. So before all our cabinets are being assembled and sent out, we will have more than 300 QC in our factory to do the quality inspection. Advantage 3, we have very strong supply backup. We have 32 world-class suppliers from 11 countries.
Yes, I've heard that the Broom, Caesarstone, Hatties, Sallystone, they are very famous brand and frequently used in Australia market.
Yes, you are right, Aline. Yeah, they are all very famous and frequently used in Australia. And then now they are our strategy suppliers, so they offering us very good price so that we can suit the market very well. And despite for this, we also have the top laminate suppliers and the veneer suppliers, which makes us even easier to match the Australian color like Polytech, Laminates, Formiga or E-veneer.
Just quickly share some breaking events happened recently in our supplier chain. Our strategic partnership with Bosch and Siemens. Our strategic partnerships with Huawei in building smart home, and also partnership with HomeEyes in more and more automatic solutions. With their help, we are building AI factory now.
All right, advantage 4, we have very professional team. There are more than 30 people specialized in Oceania market. And as I mentioned before, we have already been in the market for more than 10 years. So we understand the market very well. In Oceania, especially Australia, as far as we all know, Australia is a very unique country. So the joinery requirements here is totally different from other countries. So it is very important for us to find someone who understands the market and who understands the requirements. So we have totally 14 project managers, and 3 of us will be frequently based in Australia. And the assistant PM, 4. We have 10 estimators, what we call designers, who doing the shop drawings and estimating and 4 coordinators who handling all the logistics. Advantage 5, this one is to be strongly raised after dealing with so many builders and developers directly in the market for so many years. We are very experienced in project management.
I believe that most our audience may haven't been to China or procure any joinery from China. So Sean, can you give us the brief introduction of overseas procurement so that we can have a more clear idea about the process?
Sure. All right. After we receive the tender package, it normally takes us 2 weeks to finish the quotation. That depends on how many kitchen types and how much the quantities. And after that, it takes us other 2 weeks to finish the prototype shop drawing and sample color matching. And then 6 weeks for prototype production. After we finish the prototype, we will do the inspection and revision of the prototype. It takes about 1 week, and after we get all things right on the prototype, it will take us another 2 weeks to finish the mass production shop drawing. And then we go to mass production. The mass production for each batch of the goods will take about 7 weeks. And then the goods on the sea, it's about 2 weeks. And then you will have your products on local port. The custom clearance on both countries will take within 1 week. So totally, it's better to plan things at least 23 weeks beforehand if we are going to China for kitchen procurement. This one is based on a prototype is required. If you don't you don't need a prototype for your project, we can definitely save 7 weeks. So totally, it's just take 16 weeks for a project without a prototype. And for fathers and mothers, housing project, it's just take 2 days for the quotation and 2 weeks for the shop drawing and sample approval and the site measure. And the mass production, 7 weeks. And the left is almost the same like multi-unit project. So totally it takes about 12 weeks for a whole house customized from China. It's very straightforward.
So how we are helping our client to manage the project from China?
That's a good question. From the tender stage, that's how we're going to mark up the joinery in the floor plan to make sure nothing left in the quotation. And that's the packing markup, which is to show our clients which part of our goods is to be pre-assembled and which part will be flat packed. And we will always think on your side on the value management. So we will propose as much cost-saving options as we can and listed some optional options for your reference. And regarding the program control, many clients will concerned about the lead time when they are going to China. So we will work out different kinds of schedules to help. Procurement schedule, which tells both parties in which time we need to achieve what to make sure the project is on track. And the payment schedule, it will tell our clients in which time they will need to pay the deposit or balance. And the loading schedule, it tells us in which date Opine will load which batch of the goods. And we will always suggest our clients to build a prototype beforehand, to make sure every details of the project is 100% correct. And we will invite them fly to China to do the inspection. And after we get all things right, we issue the order to the factory. That's the shop drawings we did for our Australian clients. It focused very much on details and section drawings. And that's the prototype we set up in our factory. And regarding packaging, as far as we all know, the labor and the rubbishing cost in Australia is pretty high. So what we do now is that most of the cardboards will be pre-assembled and packed in this way, and then put on pallets, plywood pallets. And every item will have a clearly label to show which units to go and what is it. And each pallet will have a clearly label as well to show which levels to go. And then load it into the containers and send to you. So when the goods arrived on site, you can easily move that with a forklift and move that into the apartments. And all you need to do is put them into position and fix it. That's it.
Thank you, Sean. It's pretty much. We can obviously see that you do have very clear minds and knowledge of the Australian market. It's for sure that the site works will be straightforward with Opai's help.
Yes, all of our team understand this well and act in this way. So it's almost like a common practice and process.
What is other service can we provide?
Well, we can also provide local services. Currently, we have two offices in Australia. Melbourne office is 220 Spencer Street, which is just opposite to the Southern Cross station, and the Sydney office is in Burwood. So we will be very easy to be touched now in Australia to talk about project details and doing some site service if required. And also, if you require, we can also introduce our install partners and logistic partners to help. Site measure, install support, logistics support, they are all available in Opai now. And also after sales service, we will always prepare some spare parts for every batch of the goods, such as big laminate sheet and the regarding edge strip, and also hardware like hinges, jewel slides, something like that. So when something bad happens or some damage happens on site, you can easily and quickly fix that on site. And if something unfixable on site happens, we will always happy to do the replacement. Just let the installers to send us the list. And we will do site visiting and problem solving. As I mentioned, we have project managers based in the market now, and we offer 5 years warranty. Opai will always take the responsibility of after-sales service.
Fantastic. Thank you, Sean. Now I understand why Opai can grow in and earning more and more client trust in Oceania markets. Definitely, Opai will be the better choice for you. Now we come to the most exciting part. Sean, I cannot wait to know what is the big gift we prepared to our clients.
All right. Under the global pandemic of coronavirus situation, the world economy is badly affected, and every project's budget is getting tighter. To reduce the impact of the pandemic for our clients globally and help them getting through the tough times, our company launched a very great price drop on the project January to help. The saving can be up to 50%. And the kitchen prices is around 25% more competitive compared to last year.
Wow, it sounds very attractive. Can you give me some exact sample with price? It will be more clear for me.
Look at the above 3 kitchens we designed for Australian market. The first one is a 3.6 meter L-shaped kitchen with a mixed door color, 2-pack, matte 2-pack with melamine door, and the stone tops included. It's only 1936 Australian dollars. And the second one is a 3.7 meter kitchens with melamine door, and the stone tops included is just 2021 Australian dollars. And the third one is a 4.5 meter kitchens with solid matte 2-pack door and the stone tops included. It's just 2404 Australian dollars.
Wow, the price looks very incredible.
Yes, it
Can I
is.
have this price for my own apartment in China?
Sorry, Aline. This big sales is especially for our Oceania market friends. Unless you move to Australia.
Oh,
All right. So as you can see, I believe these prices are really competitive in Australia and New Zealand. This could bring a significant cost saving for your projects if you come to us for solutions. For further promotion details, you can either go to the link below or contact us directly.
thank you very much, John. And thank you very much for watching our short. Wish you have a nice time. If you have any requirement about the project or promotion, please feel free to contact us.
Thank you very much for your support. Enjoy your time in Canton Fair too. Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.